This is only from Valentine's Day because the loner that I am, I didn't actually have a Valentine's date. But anyway, here you go. You have the group chairman, Mr. Richard Payo, and our legal entity CEO, Mr. Richard Slater. He's actually an attorney. And then we have our CEO of WCL Marketing, Mr. Francis Yoon. All the people are transparently displayed here. We also show you what our different companies are made up of. I think somebody's unmuted, admin, if you don't mind, please. Thank you. So we have all our different entities listed here so you can have a look. And when somebody says, is this even a credible crypto? Well, yes, it is. We are already listed on Coinbase, but not tradable yet. Coinbase takes time to allow different cryptos to trade, but it's a massive deal just to be on Coinbase even, because they don't take on any Tom, Dick, and Harry. We are a fellow United States-based, Wyoming-based crypto. We are also on a search engine called CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, and we are listed on 2 exchanges that are already trading our crypto called LBank and Bitmark. These are the 2 external exchanges. We have our own wallet, and our wallet is downloadable already on Android and Apple, and you just click these words and it'll take you there. But the whole ecosystem is based on very fantastic new laws created in the state of Wyoming, and we give details of the state of Wyoming laws. Here is some wording from the law. It says some cryptos are nothing more than vouchers. So, you know, the taxman and the regulator can just go suck a toe, just get out of our way. These are nothing but vouchers, so they don't really come down heavy-handed on us, and it gives us a lot of breathing room to grow, right? Our compensation plan is rubber stamped by a California attorney with 40 years experience, Mr. Scott Warren, and here are some of our presentations. One of my proudest moments was when Hanif Brown, a young student, Jamaican student, a scholarship winner in Canada, he actually presented a corporate webinar. We also have a hedge fund manager, Mr. John Rakitian, that presented it. So here are 3 videos, including my own, and you can dig into more detail. And then we've got a lot of training facilities here if you want to dig deeper. How to do everything is on YouTube. We have our own corporate training website, and then we have our team training website. We've got practically everything you could ask for in a single document. And this document will be shared with you in one of the groups. But in the meantime, I'm just going to carry on with our presentation. So just to tell you, this is not just one of those companies that tells you to put in your money somehow and somehow magically something will somehow happen. No, we have an actual plan. We have an actual strategy, and we intend to grow it to its fullest capacity. So this is the easiest way to understand what we do. Our crypto is called IMC, and IMC is based in the state of Wyoming. So are our exchanges. But IMC also converts into a digital voucher called GPoint. And going forward, you will mainly be talking about GPoint because a GPoint is just $1. $1 is a GPoint, and a GPoint is $1. That's it. You can't get confused about that. The IMC token has the potential to become a lot more. Obviously, it'll keep fluctuating over a period of time, but generally the path, the trajectory it will take is hopefully going to be similar to another coin called Binance or any other exchange token. We hope to be something similar to that in our price performance. So this is where what you buy in the company, but the way to buy it is you first need GPoints to buy it. And when you introduce other people, you get paid back in GPoints, and those GPoints become your income. And this company has already created dozens of people with 6-figure incomes. We've even got a $1 million earner in Mr. Cowboy. Cowboy Jeff from Texas, USA is our best performing affiliate in the company. And you know what? He joined 3 months after me. And I'm so proud to say that. Somebody outperformed me more than twice, having come much later than me. This proves to you that it doesn't matter where you join. If you take your business seriously, you can outperform anybody. Cowboy even says he doesn't do presentations. He doesn't do Zoom calls. He doesn't get into the details of the compensation plan at all. So if someone that doesn't do any of what we do is able to achieve such success, that's because they put their head down and they get to work and they don't take no for an answer and they keep going. Right? So somebody's unmuted, please, if you can keep an eye. Thank you, guys. Right. So our two exchanges are our main external business. The exchanges are nice for you to use whenever you need them, but you know what? They're not intended for you. They're not meant for you, right? An exchange is meant for the general public outside. In any network marketing company, there is a simple rule. If you're selling cosmetics, the company has to prove that at least 70% of the cosmetics are used by normal people, not the members of the compensation plan. Only 30% is used by the compensation plan. So we have a similar logic here. We have basically exchanges that are meant for millions of other traders. We also use the exchanges, but we are not the only ones that are going to use the exchanges. But the important thing is we are able to say both our exchanges, EMET and IMEX, are based out of the state of Wyoming, USA, unlike market leader Binance, which is just floating around the internet. It goes from Hong Kong to Malta, from Malta to the British Virgin Islands, and there's no way Binance is going to get its full force into the USA because they've already burnt their bridges with the US. We are just starting. We start from a clean slate. We have similar capabilities, but we call United States of America home, which is very significant. If you want to give people comfort where your money is in an exchange, then we give the comfort of saying, well, not just anywhere in the US, but specifically in Wyoming. And that gives us much better leverage, much better strength, a much better foundation than many, many exchanges out there. And if you haven't noticed, crypto is a multi-trillion-dollar industry already. And we are going to be at the heart of it at some point. So, as I mentioned, one GPoint is $1 US. The GPoint Wallet is already downloadable for Apple and Android devices, both, as well as a website. But there's a lot more to the GPoint Wallet, and we'll cover that shortly. We have our own e-commerce website. We sell clothes and accessories and things like that. Again, nobody's asking you to go buy anything there. It's not mandatory. You don't have to. You don't need to. If you want to, it's your choice. If you don't want to, not a problem. Our US affiliates already have a Visa card associated with the ecosystem. The international version of that Visa card will be rolled out very, very soon. Here is what gets me really excited. You know, when it says GPoint affiliate marketing on this slide, it doesn't talk about you and me. It's talking about other companies. Can you think of another company? Like, for example, right now I'm thinking, what if you have a friend that has a Canadian logging company. So you've got these woodchucks, loggers in remote parts that are working away and they need their payments. That whole company can join us as an affiliate company. And for the small little transaction fee that we make, the revenue is shared back, guess what, with you and me. We, the members, get to share some of the revenue when other businesses join our business. So business to business, revenue being made, we get paid from that. We also have the awesome Mr. Brandon Ivy. If you ever thought of getting a diploma in cryptocurrency, but you don't need the piece of paper that says diploma, and yet you get the same content as a diploma course, guess what? Join Master Your Crypto. This is already built into the system. And he is an affiliate company for us. So every time somebody signs up to masteryourcrypto.com, guess what? From that revenue, you and I get a small little fraction. Obviously, in the beginning, it's always small. But if millions and millions of people need to get hold of this course, and I hope Brandon would be loving to have millions of people learning from him, well, we've got that built in. If that wasn't enough, we have our own travel club. I told you in the beginning, there's a lot going on in this company, but we have thought, or rather the company management, the ownership, the leadership have thought of so much to make life easier for us. What's the point in living a crypto lifestyle if you can't even travel properly? So we've got a travel club, a massive search engine with 2.5 million inventory in terms of hotels, 950 airlines, absolutely every single one of the major cruise lines, and all kinds of activities and excursions you can book at wholesale price. Nobody else gives you that. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll repeat, nobody else has what we have inside the travel club. If you focus just on the travel club, that alone is worth building a network. But we have so much more. So this is the wallet ecosystem as easily explained as one chart, and it actually looks quite clever, and I think it's very well thought the way this is laid out. At the heart of the business is our wallet. The wallet will be used by many people, including restaurants, nightclubs, little shops, even your dog walker, your dog grooming service, your mobile hairdresser, or whatever person needs a way to get paid, they can use the wallet app as long as the other side also has the wallet app to make the payment. But embedded in our wallet is crypto. You are able to send member to member in 3 seconds flat. You can send dollar value G points. Imagine what a solution that is. There are so many expat workers working, let's say, in the US or Europe or even the Middle East. In the Middle East, for example, I don't know, very large percentage of people working in Dubai. You know those tall, shiny glass buildings? They're not built by the natives. They're built by expatriate workers who built those buildings and then send money back home to their poorer families to help support their families. We can help them to bypass the banking system and send the payment directly to their family wherever they live. So imagine you can send and receive member to member in 3 seconds flat without going through the banking system, and it's instant. We have the visa for USA. International visa is coming, as I already mentioned. You can even put in your bank details in the wallet and it'll send you a bank transfer. I've successfully used it over a dozen times since May last year. So I am a good testimonial for you to know that if I wanted to send my GPoint income to my British pound sterling account, I have already done it and it works. We all have our own online shopping, but the idea is the GPoint wallet is actually going to grow massive when we start signing up offline stores. And there is a strategy and plan that we have, but it's only getting rolled out very slowly because remember, we are still a baby in a sense, and you don't expect us to run like Usain Bolt the moment you're born. So give it some time and the ecosystem will continue to grow. The wallet also connects to the exchanges, which then hold the IMC token, and they will then be connected to yet more payment mechanisms. All of this has been thought out in advance. When the world's largest crypto exchange, Binance, started, they had none of this. I'm not joking. I was there when I was invited to join Binance, and I can tell you today, they had none of this. Everything Binance, the biggest exchange, has today, they developed over a period of time. We come in prepared with the whole ecosystem in advance. All we need is more people. Why do we need more people? That is the real ecosystem. Ecosystem is people actually using your functions and facilities. How do we get more people? Well, that's why you're being invited into this private little club so that you can join us in using this, something that we've already been using and we've already tested it and it already works. All we want is more and more people. Open up the gates and invite more members so that you're able to actually functionally use this whole system that we have. And all of this is digital. No more handling of products, no more stacking up your garages with products that you then need to redistribute or whatever. How convenient is this? Everything is digital. And what we're essentially dealing with is a type of money. IMC is a type of money. GPoint is a type of money. So our business is money, and money is the only business we have. I mean, it doesn't get easier than that. So the ecosystem, how do you join? It's very straightforward. First of all, register with the link. Ask your introducer for the link. Once you have a profile, buy some G points. How do you buy G points? You can buy them with Bitcoin, Ethereum, USD Tether. In the US, you can use Zelle, and outside internationally, you can use bank transfer. Once you have your G points visible in your back office, pick a package. And if anybody in the world said, oh, well, this is just GPoint to buy packages of crypto, that's not good enough. Well, no, actually, you can use your GPoints to subscribe to the travel club. You can gift it to other members. You can withdraw it as crypto if you don't want to keep it there anymore in your back office. You can transfer it to the wallet and then connect it to the Visa card, especially in the US, but soon also internationally. And you can go shopping not just on the GPoint market, but if you find a restaurant, bar, club, nightclub, whatever that accepts GPoints, you can spend the same GPoints in there as if they are dollars. That is the power of our system. Now, before I go into how the membership works, allow me to just show you my face real briefly, and then I'll explain something to you that should be fairly easy for you to understand, right? This hand, I have a wallet. Now, if I load my dollars into this wallet, what's actually happening? The company's taking my wallet, my dollars, because the wallet belongs to the company, right? If the company's taken my dollars, what am I getting? I'm getting GPoints. So now I have GPoints instead of dollars in my wallet. And now I decide, I don't know, there's our friend Zach from Leicestershire in England. He's on the call. I can see Zach's name. So hi, Zach. I want to send Zach some GPoints. In 3 seconds flat, avoiding the banking system. Remember, the banks are not your friends. You've seen that with the Canadian truckers, right? They're trying to lock down all the accounts just because people have expressed their right to protest. Somehow some government guy decides that they have the power to lock down people's accounts and make them pay for protesting, right? Well, not a problem. I can send to Zach some GPoints immediately. But if Zach wants to take his GPoints out of his wallet and use it as money, he's going to need the dollars that I originally loaded here. So the company, which had my dollars in the first place, remember, they only gave me GPoints in exchange. The company releases the dollar to Zach because he's got the GPoints, not me anymore. I sent my GPoints to Zach. So the GPoint actually acts as a placeholder, as a temporary parking place for your dollars. And then the GPoints, you, me, and everybody on this call, we can keep redistributing it all day long as much as you want. Me to you and you to the next person, yada, yada. Whoever has the GPoints and wants to withdraw them, the company will release the dollars because the company is already sitting on the dollars. Genius idea. I mean, I'm thinking, why did nobody come up with this before? How to bypass the system? You might say, well, how do you know GPoints are legal and legit and valid? Now, hang on a minute. Have you ever given a gift card of iTunes gift card to somebody? You've given your dollars to the Apple company. They give you vouchers on a gift card for buying iTunes or whatever else you want to buy, or Amazon, or Starbucks, or any other. When you've given your money to the other company, they've given you some kind of voucher that you can redeem later. Now, if you can redeem it later with them, why can't you redeem it with us? We've just bypassed the entire banking system. You don't have to beg, plead any banker anymore. You take control of your financial affairs right here using the GPoint Wallet system. If anyone tries to stop us, they're going to have to stop Amazon first because they do exactly the same thing. They issue Amazon vouchers in exchange for your dollars. And then whether you don't use them for 3 months or 6 months, doesn't matter. If later on you want to go buy, spend on Amazon using their vouchers, you can spend them just as if it was $1. If their Amazon vouchers can be equal to $1, why can't our GPoints? Simple logic. It's a beautiful system we have here, ladies and gentlemen. If you begin to imagine just the power and the scale, it is possible to reach. All we need is more people, such as your good selves, to come and join us in the club. It doesn't matter what team you join, whom you join, just respect the order in which you were invited. Get back to the person that invited you and show them a little bit of our back office. It's only a matter of giving it some time to understand. I was not born with the knowledge of crypto. It took me a long time to learn it myself. I learned it the hard way, but now I'm able to teach other people. You will be in that same space because the one thing that matters in running your household economy is dollars or money. And if you learn how to make it, and if you learn how to earn it, and if you learn how to manage it, you are already in a better position than many people out there. And then you're able to take this business model and share it with many more people, and you will prosper. Allow me to get back into the presentation now. I just thought I'll give it a little break. So how do you join us? Well, our membership packages start at only $100. This is to make sure that people on a tight budget are still able to participate. But if you have deeper wallets, we have bigger packages. The column you see next to it is called PV. PV is point value, or in many other businesses, I don't know, it could be doTERRA, Arbonne, or any of these other network marketing companies. It's also known as QV, or qualifying volume. So basically, the company keeps 20% for itself, and out of the remaining qualifying volume, you get your compensation paid. When you have GPoints in our back office and you're about to buy a package, you are buying cryptocurrency. So you're never ever buying crypto directly. You're never ever buying our IMC token directly. Nobody can stop you from buying a voucher. So you can confidently send money in here and collect your vouchers first. And using the vouchers, you can upgrade to a package size, whatever you're comfortable with. But then the fun begins. We have not one, but 7 different ways of compensating you. This is normal for most network marketing companies. Out of these 7, the first 2 pay daily. I'm not joking here, ladies and gentlemen. You can take up any kind of sales job. Your sales bonuses are often paid at the end of the week or at the end of the month, not the next day. Here you get paid next day. The first is Fast Start, very straightforward. If your own package is a small one, you only get paid 1 level. But if you go for one of the bigger ones, you can get paid many more levels. How does that work? Well, guess what? You introduce somebody, you get 10%. They introduce somebody else, you get 5%. They introduce somebody else, you get 4%, and so on. So if you want to earn many levels deep, you want to upgrade your packages as soon as possible. To upgrade the packages, do not inconvenience your household economy. Just go with the package that is most convenient and suitable for you right now at this moment. And then you can earn your bonuses and upgrade through the levels, through the packages in your own time. But bear in mind that 10% you're looking at, it gets paid overnight. So let's say you know somebody with $10,000 to spare. They come in with a $10,000 package. 80 PV is 8,000 PV on $10,000. 80%, that is. $8,000, 10% is 800. You've just made $800 overnight by introducing somebody with $10,000 package. Is that, and overnight as in you can literally withdraw it tomorrow morning. 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Pacific time in Los Angeles is when you can withdraw the money. That is very powerful, ladies and gentlemen. You're paid the next day. The next is the binary bonus. The binary bonus is also daily paid. So all volume that comes in, all this PV that comes in, all this qualifying volume that comes in from your left team and your right team, all of it is counted, calculated overnight. You get paid the next day as long as there is volume coming in. So this is not one of those companies where you just put money in, somehow magically you're going to make some money overnight. Here, it is actual packages being sold in your organization. So you do need to build an organization. This is why we invite people to come and join us in the first place. A binary is very straightforward. If you are here, the red big figure over here, you just build one position to the right and one position to the left, and you're ready to start earning. You need to make sure that they are a paid position, because a small print here reads, you must have at least one personally introduced member on each team to receive this bonus. Otherwise, you will not receive this bonus. So what we want to do is we tell people, hey, look, listen, why don't you just get binary qualified before you even talk to anyone? So if you have like a $2,000 budget, do one thing, come in with a $500 package, and then sponsor yourself 1,000 left and 1,000 right, and you're immediately binary qualified before you even speak to anyone, and you've not spent a penny more than you originally wanted to spend. 2,000 is 500 plus 1,000 plus 1,000, it's 2,500. Or you can do it the other way around. You can basically have a smaller package, 100 here, 100 here, 100 here. If 300 is your total budget, no problem. You'll be binary qualified for $300 straight away. That's the least qualifying you can do. But you get paid at least 10% on the binary, which is normal for most binary-based network marketing companies, but this is an extra generous company. If your package keeps increasing in size, if you keep upgrading, you can earn up to 15%, and that is very generous and very healthy income coming in. And all of this volume is collectible the following day for you to withdraw and enjoy your new growing crypto lifestyle. The matrix bonus is a third type of bonus paid every month. It's paid out on the 10th of the month. You don't even have to do anything here. You don't even have to build it. As long as you have a team, as long as you're proactively adding new members, the company will automatically pay you 1% on any volume in that month. You don't get paid 1% for the rest of your life without doing anything. The team has to grow. If there is volume coming in, you get paid. If there is no volume coming in, you don't get paid. Very simple. So everything is based on actual business growth, and that business growth helps our crypto, because what it is, all cryptos start centralized. Eventually they get decentralized, meaning more and more people own them. In this case, we are being paid to make sure that more and more other people own it, not the company owners. The company owners are telling you, yes, we are happy for more and more people to own our tokens. We will have less and less as we go along. But in order to compensate you for your effort, this is the compensation plan, which is very generous indeed. The travel club is the same binary, but instead of one person left and one person right, you just count 4 upgraded members left, 4 upgraded members right, and your own subscription is free. $49.95 is your monthly subscription, just like a gym membership. A gym has a lot of facilities built into it. Not everybody makes use of it. Here we have a travel club where you can make use of the facilities or not. But if you have 4 on the left, 4 on the right, at least your membership is free. And now you get to have wholesale price discounted travel at the same time. And this is a very powerful compensation plan. Travel club alone is worth building this network marketing company, never mind all the crypto associated. However, there's a lot more detail to the travel club. For that, we will do a separate standalone travel club only presentation sometime soon. My favorite bonus is the rank star bonus, because this is easy to achieve. Unlike many other companies, which make you work very hard, here you only need 2,000 PV coming in from the left and 2,000 from the right minimum. The moment you have 2,000, you get a $250 bonus. Now, I just helped a Canadian couple to create a structure where they basically had 2,000 volume come in on the same day that they signed up. Next morning, the lady was 1-star qualified, and on the 10th of March, she's expecting $250 bonus. This is so easy to achieve. It's not even funny, because 2,000 PV is not actually a lot of money. It's not a lot of money, and it's very easy to achieve. But if it's easy to achieve for a 1-star, guess what? All your invited members, they will achieve 1-star at some point sooner or later. That already pushes you up to 2-star. And if you have a bunch of 1 and 2 stars, you're on your way to 3-star, and so on. So this is a one-time bonus, and it pays you as you rank up. But it's important to rank up, because only star members, only stars are entitled to the affiliate bonus. And this is a very, very powerful bonus. For example, if we have other companies doing business with our company, you didn't do anything about it. You were not necessarily involved in bringing them on board. But when our company makes a revenue out of that, that revenue is shared back with all the star rank holders. And it's very generous the way it's shared. All the 1-stars put together will share 5% together. The 2 stars will share 5 plus 5. The 3 stars will share 5 plus 5 plus 5, 15%. And all the way up to 22% is on the table. Come on, come and collect it. And that's only paid out to star rank holders. The final bonus is also only paid out to star rank holders, but this is not about external companies doing business. This is about all the other teams in the business that are selling our packages, promoting our crypto, inviting new members. The total revenue made, the company says, okay, great. This is the total that everybody else has been able to achieve so far in this month. 1 stars will get 1% shared amongst all the 1 stars. 2 stars will get 1 plus 1, 2%. 3 stars will get 1 plus 1 plus half, 2.5%. The sum total of 3.2% is on the table. So now you see where you get the ATPV from. You got 3.2% here, you got 22% here, you've got one-off bonuses coming out of there, you've got the travel club paying out, you've got 1% being paid out on each member's new fresh volume each month. And then if that wasn't enough, you're getting paid the 10 to 15% on the binary. And here, if let's say you're a platinum member, you get 10 plus 5 plus 4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 1%, that's 25%. And this is how the whole of the 80% PV that's left on the table by the company is waiting for you to come and collect. Simple question then, do you want to do it or not? If you don't want to do it, we would love to know your reasons. If you do want to do it, we are now responsible for helping you understand, helping you get it right. We are here to help you build it because we have done it for the last 14 months and we have a phenomenally healthy, happy, successful team. Many of our team members on a regular basis go and join other teams to help them on webinars. And guess what? People from the other webinars, they come and join us. So you don't have to hear my boring voice all over again every time. We have a mix of people, different accents, different styles, different approaches to presenting. It's all one big family. Isn't that what community was supposed to be? Until some politicians get in the way and start dividing us based on what differences we have. Instead, here we are united because of our differences. We are a community, ladies and gentlemen. We are family. And this company makes it so easy because the company is not heavy-handed in dictating what can and cannot be done. They're just letting us get on with the business. And we have really, truly enjoyed the journey of freedom that the company offers, but also the financial freedom that comes with it by default. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Just one little disclaimer, and then we'll turn to the question and answers. As with any business, your results may vary and will be based on individual capacity, business experience, expertise, and level of desire. There are no guarantees concerning the level of success you may experience. Stop. I can tell you that right now. My level of success, whatever it may be, somebody like Cowboy Jeff joins 3 months later and outperforms me by more than 2 times. That was no guarantee that I was going to outperform him all the time just because I was in there early. Your level of success should be inspired by people like that come out of nowhere and are able to keep going, because it's their personal desire, it's their personal motivation to help many, many other people. And for that, you need money. Okay, I'll continue with the disclaimer. Small little distraction there. The testimonials and examples are exceptional results which do not apply to the average purchaser and are not intended to represent or guarantee that anyone will achieve the same results. Each individual's success depends on his or her background, dedication, desire, and motivation. Ladies and gentlemen, we are having to say this disclaimer, but I'll tell you what, it's actually common sense. You know, the same disclaimer applies even if you join McDonald's to flip burgers or any job you take up. Okay, your level of success and your progression is a function of how you perform for the company, even in a fixed salary job that pays you after a month of working hard. Okay, here it's very straightforward. Your income potential is daily, if you so choose. It's a question of how are you willing to dedicatedly go after those targets and crush those star ranks and make sure you're in a position to qualify for all the other bonuses that you technically don't even have to work for it, actually. Just get yourself as big a rank as possible, as quickly as possible, and many other types of income open up. And they're not passive, they're active income because the company is doing the work, not you. So the company is taking a lot of pressure away from us. That being said, ladies and gentlemen, that's the end of the presentation. But if you have any questions, or Andy, if you have anything to add, I'll just try and read any questions in the chat box.
No, that's good, Prem. Excellent presentation. I'll just stop recording on that.
I answered that question for you already, actually, Prem and Andy. There's a question that was in there.
Recording stopped.
Okay, somebody stopped it for me, thanks. I'm not good at finding these things. But yeah, that's great. Prem, I know you're in a bit of a rush, so I know that you're doing live meetings again, which is really good. That's what Cowboy does, and that's what Eric does, and people like that, and Laura and the Hispanic community, and something I always did, but lockdown sort of made me into a Zoomer, if you want to call it. And so I want to get back to doing some live meetings again. Hey, Harold, in London, Croydon, and wherever like we used to.
Good news,
So,
actually, Andy. I've got the venue back in Croydon, so I'll be doing live meetings.
Excellent. So we'll get some live meetings going once the weather's warmed up slightly. So
we have one question. Sorry to interrupt. We have one question from Omega God, I think from Nigeria. How to sign up a merchant and all that will be revealed better by the company, right? So let us not mislead you in error, or let us not give you some kind of wrong guidance at this stage. But the beauty is this. Imagine you have $1 million a month turnover business, such as a very busy, very popular restaurant in the capital city or whatever. I think your capital now is Abuja. Abuja has many businesses that do regular business, right? So if you're able to travel Abuja, Lagos, Port Harcourt, Aruchukwu, even the smaller towns, you you go there and you tell them, we would like you to start using our GPoint wallet as a payment mechanism. Their first question is going to be, yeah, but the people that are coming to spend here don't have GPoints. So we need first people to have GPoints before we can have businesses using GPoints. So tonight, I'm going to, in about an hour's time, I'm going to a nearby hotel. The owner of the hotel will be present, 60 people on a rooftop bar. And the owner is so happy to have 60 people coming that for the ladies, it's 1 hour of free drinks he's offering from his own pocket. I didn't even have to do anything about it, right? And they're so happy because they're all Canadians, and here in Mexico, they spend a lot of money. So this hotel wants to win a lot of long-term future business because of that. So we're going to talk to the manager and say, look, out of these 60 people that are coming, maybe 90% are ladies, and we're going to get them all signed up to the GPoint wallet in no time at all. And they will start earning very, very soon. They will have GPoints. So if you have a merchant GPoint, guess what? Without going through the banking system, without using a normal Visa card, debit card, this card, that card, they can just use their GPoint to GPoint, mobile to mobile. In 3 seconds, he gets paid. And when he gets his GPoints, he doesn't have to put GPoints in a bank. The moment you put anything in your bank, you have to pay taxes. You have to give an explanation where the money is coming from. So to him, it's a no-brainer. But we are creating the 50, 60 members that are going to be using the GPoint first, in order so that they have one venue where they can spend. And once he realizes just how efficient the system is, guess what? His other friends are also hotel owners and restaurant owners. So right now here we have 45 blocks, nothing but restaurants, pharmacies, massage parlors, not the other type, the normal massage parlors, and those kind of businesses designed to attract tourist dollars. When all these shop windows start saying, we accept GPoint, all the Americans that are going to be coming here, because this is a very heavy USA population dominated tourist resort, all the USA people are going to say, yeah, what is this GPoint? And when they realize what GPoint is, we have an ecosystem. So it has to kickstart somewhere. So for you, Omega God, get as many Nigerian people in your business so that they earn GPoints. And now you have GPoint spenders, and then you hold a conference somewhere and get the hotel owner to sign up. So you have merchant plus user base, because there's no point in having a user base if the merchant doesn't accept it. No point in having a merchant if the user base doesn't exist. When this company started, it started with 1 or 2 people. Then there were 3,000. Then there were 30,000, right? So we are growing organically. We are not using high spending, expensive marketing on television for Super Bowl. We're not wasting $60 million of our members' money for a 30-second advertising on Super Bowl TV adverts. We are using your money to develop the business, but also to pay back to the network up to 80%. We have a hand raised by Rebecca. Please, if you'd like to unmute yourself, I'll try and answer, but I need to go very soon. Rebecca?
Hello, Prem.
Hi.
Yeah, I would like to appreciate your efforts and your good-hearted for what you are doing for everyone who listens to you or WCL to be blessed by this community. I would like to know, I'm already a distributor in a company, which I joined, let's say, 2 years now, but that company has been in existence for 37 years. And as I listen to you concerning what Omega from Nigeria has to do, can I use that same strategy? Maybe I can't go directly now to the CEO or to the customer service or whatever by email to let them know about this GPoint. But our company is about products. So I would like to know, do I have to let the team members or the partners start with the GPoint, then later we can relate to the company that this is what we are into, or can the company get a platform to start maybe selling their products there for people to buy with the GPoint? I don't know how it will work either way. Thank you.
Okay, Rebecca, very good question and a very powerful way of approaching it, and you are absolutely right. But you have to be a little bit careful. For example, in the top 10 network marketing companies, which are practically all of them are multi-billion-dollar operations. So it's not like network marketing is a small thing. It's a huge thing around the world. But in the top 10 companies, many companies have a different variation in how they have their rules. For example, if you're a member of doTERRA, or the essential oils company, or if you're a member of Arbonne, which is a cosmetics company, they will block your account the moment you mention any other MLM. It doesn't matter even if the products are not the same. The moment you mention another network, your account can get blocked. But then there are other companies such as Forever Young. Forever Young is a company that says, you know what, sell our products, fine. You want to join something else, fine. But we are paying you really well, so you want to develop it or not. So it depends on company to company. The best thing to do would be to find the absolute top leaders. And I don't mean people that say, oh, I am a top leader. No, the actual top leaders that are really close to management of the company, to take the message to the company and say, forget multi-level marketing. Just as a compensation distribution method, would you like to switch from whatever it is you're using to the GPoint Wallet? And now you are the introducer of a large network marketing company. Let's say you're a network marketing company, 37 years old. I hope they have at least 100,000 members. That's 100,000 new users of the GPoint Wallet potentially, but the management and leadership of the company needs to do that. I can think of a German product company. It sells a medical device, and they have the worst possible payment mechanism, right? They struggle. And the medical device distributors are mainly in the USA. So they generate the revenue in euros, use an intermediary in the US in order to make dollar transfers to people in the US. And when I got my British pound transfers, there was money missing because it's just a mess. Well, guess what? We are a perfect solution for that German medical devices company's management to understand. We have a much better mechanism, and hidden inside our mechanism is even crypto to make life easier for those who are doing a bit of crypto on the side and doing medical device on the other side. We have a perfect solution. But the idea is for large organizations, always try and reach decision-making authority, which is either the chief financial officer, chief operating officer, or the chief executive officer. These three titles are the ones you want to reach. They can make a business decision based on that. And if they were to join, you obviously get credit So from those 100,000 members, if every month they're getting their monthly bonuses paid out using GPoint Wallet, all that transaction fee gives a little share to you. $1 million restaurant per month will give you $37,000 in just your share of transaction revenue. And that's a lot of money. So sign up 200 such businesses, you're making millions just from a fraction of the transaction fee, because other applications don't do that. Our main competition is Cash App and Venmo type of businesses, not PayPal, not Western Union. Western Union and PayPal have too much of a share. That will take time to eat into it. But these smaller apps, out of the blue, within a couple of years, they grew to be big payment processing apps for people and became very popular. Nothing stopping us from being popular. But the way you're thinking is correct. Grab large pools of people, bring the whole company in, but try not to do it with the affiliate mindset that you have products to sell, because no network marketing company is going to allow its platform to sell products of another network marketing company. Even if it did, who's the distributor? Why should the one distributor benefit from our entire audience compared to the rest of the company? So B2B business is senior management to senior management coordination, whereas the products will be sold by two separate teams. We sell a digital product called IMC. The others will be selling physical products, whatever the health and beauty or whatever business they may be in. So I hope that helps answer your question. But the idea is you are able to actually bring large organizations to us that have affiliates around the world. Now, we already have Omega God here talking from Nigeria. So Nigeria is a country that is normally very network marketing friendly. I know an international company called Juice Plus. They did very well in Nigeria. I know Organo Gold. They did very well in Nigeria. And they have real, valid, credible products. And Nigerians loved it. Network marketing is also very open concept in countries like Indonesia, Malaysia, with large populations. You're looking at organizations with hundreds of thousands of members. You can't bring in just the leaders. You need to bring in the management to understand that we have a payment solution that is ideal for all of them. And if any of those people want to join you as World Crypto Life members, that's a bonus, but they'll voluntarily have to reach you. You can't go cross-pitching to them. So we have to be sensitive about cross-selling. We have to be sensitive about other people pitching their opportunity in our opportunity, but we also have to be careful that our opportunity can't just blindly go pitching to other people unless we know that the other opportunity is a blatant scam and we have a legal and compliant and clean company to offer as an alternative for people to get out of their scam and come into a reasonable company. I hope this is useful. But any other questions, please let me know.
Let me just say, friend, that Rebecca, who just asked that question, she just became a 1-star in the last few days. So congratulations.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Hey, so if no further questions, ladies and gentlemen, I'll take your leave early and I'll leave you with the capable Mr. Bradnock and Mr. Wall. Oh, Shane has a question. Go on, Shane. If you'd like to unmute, please.
Hi, Prem. How are you?
Hi.
I have a question. Is there a fee for transferring money from your GPoint wallet to your bank?
Yes, there is a fee, 5%.
Okay. But there's no fee from the other way around, from the bank?
There is no fee when you put money into the wallet. There is no fee. Your $1 will be $1. Your $100 will be $100. And there is no fee if I was to transfer $100, $1,000, or $10,000 wallet to wallet to you. There is no fee at all. That is what is important. You see, it's a free transfer from people to people. You're not paying twice. If I had to transfer money from here in Mexico to Mr. Andy Wall, I would be paying fees to the bank. Then Mr. Andy Wall for withdrawing would be ending up paying over there. We don't do that. Member to member is completely free. At the point of withdrawal, there's 5% for now, but that might get reduced as well. Okay. All right. So I'm going to take your leave, guys. I need a shower before I go for my talk. Hopefully I'll get some pictures and videos and we'll share them in the group. And I'll let you know how it goes. But this is my first large gathering at a hotel kind of conference now that the rules are a little more relaxed and we're able to open up a little more. Make the most of it. Form a local team so you have support and you're not doing everything alone. And once you have a local team, you can coordinate, share responsibility, create little events, and boost your business. Because if you are not making money now, the banking system is on the brink of collapse. I've been saying this since 2012, and it's lasted 10 years since I've been saying it. But sooner or later, something's going to crash. And you don't want to be found basically out of pocket, all your money stuck in the banking system, and nowhere else to go. You don't want to be doing that. Yes, Shane, another question?
Yes, please. So any latest on the development of the GPoint Wallet in terms of its functionality, or
the whole thing is going to get, the way it looks right now, the whole thing is going to get overhauled. This was basically a beta test case where we, the users, the early members, we ended up testing it day in, day out on a regular basis. But the GPoint wallet will look less white. Right now, Mr. Yoon, our CEO, says it looks like a hospital, like everything is white. So it's going to get an overhaul. There will be more user-friendly functions in it, and it will integrate both with the Visa debit card, and it will also integrate with crypto, which means you will literally have the ability to send crypto on blockchain out and in of the wallet, but internally it doesn't need a blockchain because it's a journal entry. Because remember, the company, it just takes from Shane's name, it moves it to Prem's name, and vice versa. You don't need the blockchain and pay gas fee or blockchain fee for it. So okay, awesome, Deidra.
For a company to take payment from a GPoint wallet user, is just a matter of transferring that amount to that merchant?
Yes, there will eventually, hopefully, be credit cards added, but for the time being, it is cash only. Credit card, remember, is borrowed money. It doesn't even belong to you. So for the time being, it's going to be Zelle for the USA, and it's going to be, as usual and as expected, it's going to be bank transfer and debit cards for the rest of us. If we add credit cards, it may happen, but I don't like credit cards because people do chargebacks day in, day out, and it just creates headache for the company that the company doesn't need. Otherwise, you could ask the question, why don't we buy IMC packages inside World Crypto Life? Why don't we buy them with credit card? That's because once we sell the package to a person, they can do a chargeback, and then the company has to go through, first of all, pay a lot of money in penalties and whatnot, and then there's disputes and there's back and forth. This is why the way to get into the system is a little bit limited, but it protects the company and for all the right reasons. Okay?
Thank you.
And so we get paid, and so we get paid the next day as well. Otherwise, we'd have to wait for clearance.
Yeah. So, Andy, if I can take your leave, Andy, Harold, if you have anything to add, I need to get going, but it's been a pleasure, and we'll be back again on a regular basis, and hopefully we will soon have at least French-Canadian, French language videos, and through the French-Canadian network, we will hopefully also very soon have some Arabic language videos. So we are going to take care of the vast majority of the market that's available in front of us. We are adding on our own Spanish-speaking people. So we don't have to rely on the material put out by any other team. We will have our own team material. If you're with our team, you will be greatly benefited from very, very enthusiastic people right here where I am. And because I told them, look, hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm here. This is all I do. And I never developed business here in the local market. All this time I was helping support our existing team as best as I could. But finally now I'll be helping there also. So we are getting new resources coming in terms of very intelligent people. One gentleman I met, he's a lawyer. He created a marketing funnel in front of me. And it was beautiful. And I was like, wow, you really have skills. He's like, yeah, well, I'm a bit of a, and amazing. So we've got a lot of good news coming in from the membership side, but we also have a lot of good news coming in from the corporate side. And hopefully, this company is going to look very different in the next few weeks than it used to when we started more than a year ago. We took a risk. We took a risk. We took a chance in believing and trusting the company. I'm not the company, remember. I'm like one of you. We are all independent members here. So it's not like I, completely 100% had all my confidence in the company. I just ticked a few boxes to say it makes sense. Yes, this is good. Yeah, this is clean. Yep. And that list of satisfaction was enough for us to take a risk. Members joining today have a lot less risk because we have proven and tested the system already, and we have met with the actual company officers. I can call Mr. Armstrong a friend now, okay, Mr. and Mrs. Armstrong, and from the travel club, they're going to come down here and they are going to be presenting the travel club in front of 60 travel-loving Canadians, minimum each time. So can you imagine, it's taking off in a big way, not just for me personally as a team, but even otherwise. We are expanding our borders in ways that were not imaginable during lockdown, but now the company is more matured, the company has come of age, and we are ready to go to yet another level. If last year was going to the moon, we are now heading to Mars. Okay?
Amen.
Amen.
Well, I'll take your leave, everybody. Thank you very much. Thanks, Andy.
Thanks,
Yeah, have a good meeting. Okay.
Thank you.
Whatever.
Bye-bye. Okay. Does anybody want to ask anything, or before we sign off? We'll be back Wednesday, of course. There'll be training on the Caribbean. Actually, there's some corporate training starting Tuesdays and Thursdays as well. But I need to check on what time they are, because if it's like 8 p.m. EST or something, then it's 2 a.m. for us, or 1 a.m. for us. So it's we'll have to just check what time that corporate call is. The corporate training every Tuesday and Thursday, English speaking, and then there's Spanish speaking another Saturday, I think, and something else as well, but I forgot. But I'll put the have a look at wclonthego.info. And Wednesday, Harold will be doing the presentation. So I'll be here, of course, hosting as usual. And sorry I missed Friday, but I took my family out for a evening and meal, etc. Because two birthday girls in the family in the same week had to celebrate. Paulette, you have your hand up?
Yeah, I just wanted to ask a question regarding Brad. Was it Brad that did a testimony? Sorry, he did a testimonial on Saturday.
Yes.
Would he be doing the training on the GPoint Wallet? Is that correct tomorrow?
No, I think it's Ben.
Which person?
Ben.
Oh, it's Ben, is it? It's Ben.
Yeah. I think it's Ben. I think Ben's doing the English one.
Yeah, the GPoint Wallet training.
It's just doing training. I don't know what they're doing in particular on that event. I have no idea. I haven't looked. All